is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongdoings. Love does not delight in evil, but it rejoices with the truth. It always protects. It always trusts. It always hopes. It always perseveres. Love never fails. Good evening. I am Kuan Yin, and this is Love of the Highest Vibration. Hey, everybody. Good evening. How are you all this evening? I'm very glad to see you all showed up. Uh, there is um, a warlock that's over your community, wherever you live at, that thinks that there's some kind of a mad scientist, okay? And they have really gone onto and into the dark side. They really have. They are not finding their way out of the dark because they believe and think that they have the ability and they also have the audacity to want to destiny swap you uh, through some kind of occult sacrifice with uh, a prostitute type energy, a prostitute type energy that they want to work with, that they want to be their wife. I guess they want to be the dark warlord and warlock and witch over some cult, but she can't get the job working with him in the government, by the way, because she doesn't have any power. She doesn't have any power. She's just, what I describe as a kitchen witch with a low IQ that only knows how to use her sexual energy. Now, what he's essentially trying to do is, if you can imagine a Christ energy, like we're going to use Jesus as an example, or Siddhartha, okay? Uh, Imagine some weird, dark, weirdo warlock that walks around looking like Count Dracula with a cape on. Imagine him wanting to be the ruler of darkness in a community and sit over that community and oppress it and just live a life of greed and self-indulgence. And imagine him wanting his dark lord wife. Okay. All right. Imagine someone wanting, with a very distorted mind, wanting to take a Jesus or a Siddhartha or a Kuan Yin, or I'm sure there are many, 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 many other ascended masters. But imagine them wanting to take that energy in their twisted, demented mind and swap them out with a Jeffrey Dahmer. Okay, say this warlock wants to get married and rule a kingdom of darkness on earth with Jeffrey Dahmer. Okay, let's say the female Jeffrey Dahmer, but they don't have any power, and this is someone of pure darkness. And they think if they can sacrifice you, they can use your energy and put your energy into this Jeffrey Dahmer energy, and they will be there. There'll be a couple of darkness, and they're going to rule like a dark principality over an area. This is what this warlock's trying to do. And it's because of this warlock that keeps on trying to convince these people that you can be sacrificed and that they should help him. Your community is nuts. And I'm going to tell you why. Your community thinks that they are not going to get karma and there's no harm in trying to sacrifice you. And the reason they think this, it's something about the way you look. It could be your race, your ethnicity, or it could just be you're different. You could be a different culture, a different religion, spirituality. There's something different about you. It's like a stigma attached to you because of the way that people that are like you or look like you are portrayed in the media. You understand? It's like people that look like you are portrayed in the media as less than human. So they feel like because they perceive you and people like you as less than human because of what's portrayed through mind control to the masses through media, that you don't mean anything to anyone and you have no value or worth and you don't have any kind of spiritual protection. And these people, they think there's no karma. It's like this is how they see you. These people is it's a very you live in a diverse community with different ethnicities and different cultures. They see you like uh killing you would be like killing a dog or killing a rat or a roach compared to killing um, a human being. That's how they see you. Okay, they like we don't think anything when we if you set a mouse trap and kill a mouse or you kill a roach or a mosquito, there's no consequence. The police isn't gonna come lock you up. But if you kill a human being, the police will lock you up and people will be shot. They see you because of how you're portrayed in the media, like no one is going to, there's no consequence, and it's not a big deal and people won't make a big deal out of it because of how you're portrayed in the media. People like you, that's how they see killing someone like you, like it's no consequence, like you're less than human. But oh baby, it's quite the opposite. It's literally quite the opposite. You will get the most karma for touching someone like you. But they don't know that because they're placing your value off of brainwashing based on the media and how you're portrayed and people that look like you are portrayed in the media. They're not looking from a perspective of how you are on the spiritual realm and how you're spiritually ranked and how you're more human and have more humanity than all of them put together. They don't see you like that. They don't see you. Whoever you are, you might have a little more DNA than others, and you might be an older soul. Okay. Uh, what I have is the Five of Wands. These people keep coming toward wherever you live, and they keep doing death spells on you, and they keep trying to give you fake smiles to get close enough to try to play touch you on the shoulder. Who, I like that shirt you're wearing today. Or hey, people will try to accidentally get close enough to you to touch you, to see if they can touch you on your back or touch you on your shoulder with a fake smile, like you're not going to pick up on their intentions, like you're not a high priest or high priestess. And they'll do little stuff to try to get close to you, like you're not picking up on their BS, you know? Like, oh, can I come in your house and use your bathroom? Or can I, they're slow. These people are slow and they think that you're slow too. Like you don't instantly know who they are and why they're coming toward you and why they're using fake smiles. Like you can't see straight through them. Like you're not intuitive. Okay. Uh, so I'm picking up on someone pledges Alpha Kappa Alpha. Somebody is a doctor. There's someone that's an investor. Someone's a life coach. And there's a hairdresser or a nail technician. They might own a nail shop or a hairdresser in your a hair salon in your community, and then someone's in the Secret Service. Okay, you got all these different weirdos that keep on trying to interact with you randomly in your community, in grocery stores, when you come out your home, out your door, in parking lots, different places in your community, that think that you don't know that you're living in a Truman Show type community, that is you're the person that's being lined up to be sacrificed. They think that some of these idiots don't think that you know that you're the person that's being lined up to be sacrificed, and that you're 100% aware of all of them and what they're, all the stupid little things they're trying to do, and smile at you, looking at you through squinted eyes sideways, like wondering, like, you don't know, you stupid. You don't know that we're trying to do spell work on you, and you know all of them what they're doing. You understand? And I know you're irritated as hell with this stupid stuff. But the thing is, they don't understand they will get the most karma for touching one of God's anointed, chosen ones. You are spiritually ranked and have more humanity than your whole community put together. But they keep trying it. They keep trying to bring conflict to your door. They keep on wearing a mask of innocence and peace because some of them might have professional roles in their community, even though they're slow. Okay. You could become anything right now. You could get a certificate for any goddamn thing. Paravana, this is your energy. Okay. This is your energy. The Buddha, Siddhartha, he passed away and he gave up the ghost and transitioned on his 81st birthday because 8 plus 1 equals 9, and 9 is the number of completion. Okay. His time was done, his mission was done. He had finished his last incarnation and he became a master. Do you understand? Whoever you are, you have a divine calling and purpose to serve on this earth. And you're not going to leave. You might leave this realm at the age of 81 while this is coming out. And you might leave because you're supposed to leave at that time. You literally might leave on your 81st birthday, whoever I'm talking to. You might. Okay. But the story of this Paravana, I'm sorry, Para Nirvana card is the story of how Siddhartha, right? He kept on teaching. He kept on teaching right up until his 81st birthday. You understand? And there were people that kept playing in his face, coming to listen to him, coming to listen to his lectures, pretending they're interested, trying to get close enough to kill him because people that felt threatened by him because they thought that he wanted territory. They thought that he was competition. And all he wanted to do was teach enlightenment. But there were other people that were worried about the matrix and worried about ruling territories that felt like because he had the ear of a lot of people that at any time he could utilize his power to control people or people that because he's a leader, he might try to use it to take over an area and become the ruler. So there were people intimidated by Siddhartha. So they kept sending people toward him to try to unalive him. And then when those people encountered him, some of them changed their lives forever and got on the path of enlightenment after listening to him talk. And other ones died because they got too close to him, trying to stop his mission. And what I am hearing is you're not going to leave this realm until your mission is completely done. And it's not going to be until after the age of 80, is what I'm hearing for somebody. You're not going nowhere. No one can touch you. You are divinely protected. And these goofies that are coming towards you, what I'm hearing is all these death spells they keep trying to do to you, a lot of them, because they're not connected to their intuition and they don't have an inner voice, then they're going to die young and they're going to die early. And their children are going to experience fatalities young. Because a lot of them are cursing themselves, coming for you. But they don't think so because of how they view you based on mind control of the masses because of what they see in the media. And they see you as beneath them. They see you as less than them. And also because whoever this warlock is, this warlock keeps telling them it's okay. But this is a dark warlock that has warped thinking, that doesn't have the skill and the ability to manifest a bowel movement right now. They might want to take an enema. They can't manifest. This warlock can't even manifest anything right now because they're not in alignment and they don't have the proper skills. Because they don't have right judgment. Because they're still operating in the dark. And because they think that they can take a child of the light and sacrifice them and put their energy into a prostitute so they can be the dark lords of a community. You understand? With that kind of delusional, delulu thinking, I'm telling you, somebody performed a lobotomy on this warlock because uh, uh, this warlock has lost their mind. Whoever you are, you're the peacock. Okay, the animal of lotuses is the peacock. You have gone through a divine transformation into your Christ consciousness, your enlightened Buddha mind. You understand? The peacock feeds off a poisonous diet of snakes and other things that would be poison to other people. But it digests those poisons and it turns those poisons it uses to turn its tail into a beautiful, colorful pattern, something beautiful, which is what you are. You have taken a lot of poison in your entire life. Okay, your lessons and your healing through trauma. And you've used the poison in your life to transform into something beautiful because you've learned lessons from it. Okay. And you have become a beautiful, enlightened being. Okay. Now, these people don't believe that they'll incur any karma for coming for you, but they're going to get the worst karma for doing death spells on you because you're innocent. Not only are you innocent, you're anointed. You are really anointed. Magic is talking about, the third eye is talking about their perception of you. The magic, and what I got was egomania. These people have a huge ego because of what they think about themselves. They think that they are above you and that you're below them. And again, because of mass brainwashing and deception, they're under some kind of Leviathan spell. And they think people that look like you are the least and beneath them, and you're the most. Okay? They've been doing death spells on you. That's why magic is out here. But what these people don't have that you have, why you're the most, is you have universal love. Now, solar plexus and third eye is out here. Why I have my solar plexus card and third eye out here. And communication in the reverse. What is communication in the reverse? Clarified communication in the reverse. What is communication? A queen of pentacles, the lover's reverse. Somebody's not a match anymore for someone or several people because they can't keep an illusion up. Okay, so there might be somebody that's been trying to keep an illusion up about who and what you are, and somebody doesn't want to take a risk. Maybe these people are worried right now about taking a risk. Here goes that warlock energy again, that Cancer that's trying to avoid a tower because he wants to put his whore and prostitute into a high position, but she needs your energy to do it. And he's working for this King of Pentacle, Queen of Pentacle energy. And the only way they think they can do that is by sacrificing you. All right, I'm not going to delay this reading any longer. I'm going to jump right on in. Child, these people stupid. They really, really stupid. What is the QUAN Oracle card for this read this evening? They told me to put the card box up. Okay. What is the QUAN Oracle card for this evening's? Commercial. Okay. All right, we're back. We're going to do this again. Look at that, 181. That's confirmation. Look, it just said 181 and it jumped to 192. So a second after I froze and unfroze, it said 181. Didn't I tell you somebody might transition at the age of 81? There's somebody, a master energy, that might actually leave this realm on their 81st birthday. 181. You might leave on your 81st birthday, the number of completion, whoever I'm talking to. Okay? All right. Again, this is for you. Nectar of the lotus. Your devotion to helping others has the effect of squeezing the heart chakra of the Divine Mother. From her heart drips nectar, sweet, sustaining, life affirming energy that feeds you and allows you to nourish many souls. When you are full, well, and vital, you are able to nourish others too. You are guided to receive your fill now for your own benefit and the benefit of all. The Book of Changes. Just like a beautiful but unusual melody, the divine plan is unfolding through your life. Although it isn't always predictable, Kuan Yin is guiding you in the right direction. Even if you do not fully understand what's happening in your life right now, allow Kuan Yin to bless you with trust in the unfolding of your own divine path. Okay? Tell me about this person very quickly before we jump into this. These are the people in your community that we're trying to have interactions with you, to maybe touch you and do spell work and do stupid stuff that's coming out here. Who's this person that pledges Alpha Kappa Alpha? Who's this goofy that pledges Alpha Kappa Alpha? Someone might be an Aquarius that's very childish that pledges Alpha Kappa Alpha. Okay. So there is an Aquarius that pledges Alpha Kappa Alpha that's very childish. Tell me about this investor. Tell me about this investor. There might be an investor. Someone could be a Gemini. Tell me about this investor energy. Tell me about this investor. Someone couldn't cause an illusion. So something's about to happen very quickly. The Seven of Pentacles. Somebody might have thought something was a good investment. Somebody thought it was a good idea to invest in doing something or helping to cause something to happen very quickly. Clarify that Eight of Wands. They were okay with someone sacrificing you. So there's some kind of investor that was okay with some people that are trying to sacrifice you, and they thought it might be a good investor, a good investment for them to help these people do this, whatever role they're playing in this. But right now they're moving to calmer waters because they're seeing that it can't be done. What else about this investor energy in your that's in your energy? They're the wounded warrior in whatever tactics they're using. They're the wounded warrior, and they're going to stop working with these people to help them to try to set you up, to hurt and harm you. Child, because they have clarity that it's been illuminated to you, and you're completely aware that they're making bribes of money to everybody that comes in contact with you, and it's creating a burden for them. Whoever this investor in your energy is, it's creating a burden, but they wanted to win at all costs because they offered them such a large amount of money to allow them to be utilized to help set you up to be sacrificed. And you can't be sacrificed. You can't. And they're letting it go. So you've got an Aquarius that pledges Alpha Kappa Alpha. You have an investor energy in your energy that was playing a part in allowing these people to set you up to be sacrificed for a large amount of money. Okay. Tell me about this doctor energy in your community. Tell me about this doctor, the Emperor in the reverse. There's some Emperor in the reverse that didn't get what they wanted. They were also offered the Ace of Pentacles. They were also offered, and they're heartbroken. What was this doctor supposed to do? What was this doctor energy supposed to do? Something didn't happen they were expecting to happen. So they're releasing a burden. They were doing something right in your neighborhood. A doctor was waiting or expecting something to happen to you. and they were okay with whatever they were trying to orchestrate against you. Maybe you go to the doctor. Maybe there's a doctor in your community that you're connected to or that you see. I don't know. They were working together with the knight and a knight of wands and a knight of pentacles. Wow. So a doctor, a doctor was waiting for a knight, two people in your community to do something to you. So you literally had two different, someone could be a fire sign, someone could be an earth sign. But this doctor was literally waiting for, so maybe this is a doctor that was expecting you to be brought into a hospital after something happens to you, whether you're poisoned or whether you're physically injured, a car accident, something is supposed to happen to you in your community. And then this doctor was waiting for you. So there's a doctor you were supposed to interact with after these two people in your community, these two night energies did something, but it didn't happen. Yep, they've been conferencing with these people, waiting, but somebody can't move to calmer waters right now about something because a Capricorn energy can't, or someone's obsessed, or someone can't move to calmer waters right now about something. Someone might have some kind of obsession, that devil energy, and unable to move to calmer waters. Maybe somebody is dealing with some kind of obsessive issue mentally. Something's going on with someone's mind where they're obsessed. They couldn't balance the situation. Or maybe they were waiting to have you in some obsessive paranoia energy or something like that. Okay, maybe they were expecting you not to be able to move to calmer waters, and these two night energies were supposed to testify that you're having a psychotic break or something. I don't know. It's a failed mission. It's not going to work, and these three are not working together anymore. A doctor and the two night energies in your community. Who's this life coach energy? Someone that was taking action, that was also offered the Ace of Pentacles, okay, to help cause an imbalance, but you will not allow anyone to connect to you because you might be isolating yourself with this Five of Pentacles, okay? Whoever you are, there might be a life coach energy in your community that might be well respected or something, okay? So that means their opinion might be respected, like in a court or something like that. And this life coach energy right here, they're unable to create an imbalance for you because you do not allow anyone to connect to you. You might isolate yourself. The Five of Pentacles. Child, these people are so slow and stupid. Half these people are not even an intellectual match for you. I don't understand how they plan on pulling this foolishness off, and half of the people could probably barely speak English and can barely. You would run intellectual circles around half these people, and it's not because of a language barrier, but it's because a lot of them are slow. A lot of these people are slow, and you would literally run intellectual circles around them. But these are the people that they want to try to utilize to try to set you up. I can't fox that one. But who's this hairdresser or nail technician? The Ace of Pentacles, I'm sure too. What was this hairdresser or nail technician supposed to do? All right, this might be a page. This could be a younger person that does hair or nails. The Page of Cups, they were going to try to emotionally manipulate you and gaslight you in some kind of way. But right now, maybe you fired them. If you get your hair or nails done, maybe you don't work with this person anymore. They were going to try to gaslight you, maybe to get some information out of you. Maybe they were going to try to emotionally manipulate you in some kind of way. Because, hairdressers and nail technicians like to get in your business. Like, how you doing? You got boyfriend? You got children? It's his baby? It's not his baby? No? How many baby father you got? Really? Do people bother you because you pretty? But they bother you, they follow you. The boys follow the men, they follow you around. You scared they following you? You scared the men follow you around? You scared? You paranoid? You paranoid? Are you paranoid? So they could testify in court and say that you told them and confessed you were paranoid. The bitch can't spell paranoid. There might be a hairdresser or a nail technician that might have been trying to get you to open up and talk, because maybe someone's trying to set you up in some kind of way so that they could have different people in the community testify about you or something like that. Or this could be a beauty supply store that you might go in or something. Somebody was going to in your community with they're trying to, I feel like, get testimony from different people in your community, but you don't interact with anyone or talk to anybody. And they are in their thoughts. Yeah, a page of pentacle, the devil. They're in their thoughts about somebody that might have lost their mind. I feel like there's a page energy that pulled their energy away from you because something happened where they couldn't move to calmer waters. Because they became possessed or obsessed, and they were worried about that happening to them too. So whoever this hairdresser or nail technician is, they're in their thoughts and they're thinking about a younger energy in the community that might have been a part of whatever they've been trying to do to you, that might be possessed and couldn't move to calmer waters. Okay. Maybe somebody ended up possessed and they couldn't move to calmer waters for a period of time. Okay. Because they were trying to spiritually do something to you and they messed around and found out. And they worried that it might happen to them too. Tell me about the Secret Service energy. Tell me about the Secret Service. Okay, so there's somebody here that might be connected to the government, that might be connected to the White House, someone or a retiree, or this could be somebody that might have worked for the Secret Service 2 whole administrations ago, that might be flashing a retiree badge around in people's face. This Emperor energy. You can see this is an older person that was in the Secret Service, and I don't get the energy that they're part of Trump's administration. I feel like this is some retiree that was a part of the Secret Service maybe 2 to 3 administrations ago, and they're abusing power to people that just don't know no better, that don't know to cuss them out if they come at you with some foolishness, waving a retired Secret Service badge like, well, I know important people. Go over there and sit your ass down. Go to drink you some, get you some Geritol and whatever, before I take that Secret Service badge and shove it up your behind. Ain't nobody worried about no Secret Service. Secret Service for what? What the hell do you think we got police? What the hell you around here investigating? Go sit your ass down somewhere. See, some of us know better. But when you come into a community of people that might not be born in America, that might feel intimidated by people with badges and positions, especially if you're connected to the White House, you could have been retired from the White House for 25, 30 years and pull an old badge out from a box in the attic and flash it in their face. And they'll be listening to you and doing whatever you tell them to do until somebody that know better tell them, you better tell him to get the hell out of this community with that foolishness. Okay? Whoever the Secret Service energy is, they might be connected to a Gemini mother figure. Yeah, they're from an old administration because this Gemini energy, yeah, this is justice. Yeah, this is not even someone in the current administration. This is an old secret person that had a job working in the Secret Service a long time ago, that's taking their badge to foreigners and people that they could intimidate. That I promise you, they're not going to wave a Secret Service badge to no Americans. I promise you, they're not going to wave no Secret Service badge to no black or white Americans. I promise. Or foreigners that are born in this country that have been here a long time for many generations, because they'll get laughed at. They will get laughed at. They're doing this to people that might be freshly over here, or maybe here in the last 20 years, that maybe they're like, well, we don't want problems. We don't want you to make trouble for us. Or, they can't play in any of our faces. You understand? Whoever this Secret Service energy is. Tell me about this goofy Secret Service that won't flash a badge in your face. They'll flash a badge in your neighbors' faces, but they'll avoid you because they know that they'll get your foot in their ass. They can't defend themselves. I can't make it up. The Seven of Wands reverse. They can't defend that old retiree Secret Service badge that they pulled out the attic in a box. They can't defend their actions. I told you, whoever the Secret Service, what is the Secret Service person doing in your community with their old retiree badge? What are they doing? What are they doing in your community with that retiree badge that they can't defend? I can't make it up, and I can't make it up. They're messing with people that are not using their intuition or that are afraid. They're messing with people that don't know to use their intuition about this childish ass Secret Service energy that's around your neighborhood, flashing a badge only with foreigners. Only the foreigners in your community are they flashing the Secret Service retiree badge, where they'll probably get locked up and lose their benefits if they found out what they was doing. Go sit your ass down somewhere at your goofy self. Let's get into this reading. You notice they'll never show that badge to any of y'all. They will never stick that badge in your face, ever. Child, they will never stick that goofy Secret Service badge walking around with a cane limping with gout. Keep showing people that old ass badge. They'll never show it to you though. I bet you that. Let's go. What is this third eye chakra? Clarify what you want me to say about someone's third eye. Ciao. We're under a whole new administration, and there's a Democratic, someone that was a part of the Democratic Party, a Secret Service agent from 50 years ago, flashing a retiree badge around. Somebody might need aromatherapy, frankincense, lavender, nerali, or juniper. Someone has a lack of identifying a purpose. They have an unrealized vision for themselves. This might be the Secret Service energy because they don't know what to do with themselves. Going around because they still want to feel like they're important. They still want a piece of the action. Spell work done on the third eye. Someone might have been doing spell work on someone's third eye. Sinus issues in the forehead area is the physical manifestation of a blocked third eye. Okay. So sinus issues in the forehead area is a manifestation of a blocked third eye or an imbalance to the third eye chakra. Anything else about this third eye? Someone's doing spell work on someone's third eye, or someone doesn't want some headaches and migraines. Headaches and migraines is another physical manifestation. Fear of success, third eye, psychological manifestation of an imbalance in the third eye. This could also be some energy that someone could be projecting onto you. Okay, somebody could be doing spell work on your third eye because they want you to lose your purpose. Whoever you are, you have your purpose. You know what you're supposed to be doing. They might be doing spell work on you to make you not want to be in your calling and in your purpose any longer. They might be trying to cause you to have sinus issues in the forehead area, they want you to have a fear of success, migraines or headaches, and block your third eye. That could be energy that someone's also projecting onto you because they want you to stop whatever your purpose is. They want you to stop it. Let's talk about this solar plexus energy. Child, there's a clown. And it's not just them. There are retirees that are going around trying to bully people, foreigners, I would say mostly, because most Americans will tell them, kick rocks. if you wave a retiree badge trying to abuse power to hurt people in a community, everywhere you go, like, let me get to the front of the line here in Walmart. I'm retired here from the FBI. Yeah. Get your ass to the back of the line. What is wrong with you? And wait your turn. There are people that are just taking these badges and going around trying to abuse power just in regular everyday interactions. Like, okay, it's too much traffic here right now. I see you got your car parked in this HOA community. I see you have one car parked on the street in front of your house, and you have a driveway, another car, and I can see it's enough space in your driveway for two cars, and one of your cars are parked on the street in front of your house. You want to tell me why? No. And if you don't get from in front of my house, you're not even on the HOA. Yep, but I'm retired from the CIA. If you don't go sit yourself down somewhere, I'm telling you, you got these energies out here that just get high off of trying to make people feel intimidated. You ain't even on the HOA board. Let's go. All right, what is this solar plexus energy, Holy Divine Spirit? Oop. Oh, sir. Somebody might have an overactive solar plexus, and a symptom of that can be an ulcer. Someone needs to meditate and visualize releasing possibly a purple ball of energy. Purple is the opposite color of yellow. Negative self-image. Someone has a negative self-image of themselves. They have insecurities that they have not dealt with yet. The psychological manifestation for a blockage in the solar plexus is a lack of ambition or drive. Somebody's solar plexus is blocked up because they have underactive traits and overactive traits. Fear of rejection. So there's someone that has a fear of rejection. So someone doesn't stand 10 toes down in who they are, because when you're confident and you stand 10 toes down in who and what you are, you don't fear rejection. People are afraid they'll be rejected by you. You don't care about people accepting you or not, because you practice self-love. One way that you can help cultivate a healthy solar plexus chakra is by practicing radical self-acceptance and self-love. Meaning, I love everything about myself, everything that makes me unique. I love if I have wide, flat feet. Oh my God, it takes me all over the place. I love them because they're made just to hold my body, and they're the right size and shape to hold my body. I love everything about me. I love my features. I love my beautiful lips, and I love my uniquely shaped nose. It's, oh my God, I literally love I wouldn't change anything on me. Radical self-love. Everybody should be practicing radical self-acceptance and radical self-love. There is no standard of beauty. There is no way anything is supposed to be shaped or look or anything. You should love uniquely every single part of what is you, not just the physical attributes, but your personality too. Assuming that you have a healthy personality, should love yourself. Radical self-love. Okay? We've got to get into radical, the word radical here. Okay? Solar plexus, physical. Someone might be dealing with gallstones right now because lack of self-esteem. I'll do one more. You love everything about yourself. Somebody, perfectionism. So somebody might be a perfectionist. They might be very irritable or angry. Okay. So somebody with this solar plexus energy, someone needs to practice radical self-love and self-acceptance so they will no longer fear rejection. They need to practice radical self-love. Somebody needs to give themselves a break because they're a perfectionist. Yeah, no such thing. Perfection equals death. Uh, Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So are a lot of other things too. It's about everything is about perception. So what you think, if you're holding yourself to a standard of perfection based on something, someone needs to take it easy. Someone has gallstones. They have gallstones because of a blocked solar plexus, and they're having ulcers and gallstones because of a blocked solar plexus, and they lack self-esteem. They are having insecurity issues. They're irritable or angry right now. They have a lack of ambition and or drive, and they have a very negative self-image about themselves. Come on, y'all. It's 2025. We're all created differently and uniquely beautiful in different ways. Child, when are we going to all learn how to love everything that's different about ourselves? I don't want to look like nobody else. I don't want a nose like nobody else. I don't want lips, eyes. I don't want hands, feet. Like, I want my own look. If I could make up a cartoon character and make myself look like that, that's my look. I get to look like that. Radical self-love. All right, what is the energy crowning this read? What is the energy crowning this read? All right, let's jump in. What's the energy crowning this read? I'm telling you that, when I say the media got these people thinking that you're nobody and you're the least when you're actually the absolute most, it's brainwashing. It's mass brainwashing. The same way they did with the music. Why you have all these people getting BBLs, surgery on their face, their features, changing things about them. They stopped the music, and don't promote the people. Like, y'all remember when India Irie came out? Those of you that remember the singer India Irie, when she used to sing about sitting in front of the mirror and loving every single ounce and inch of herself, and all of the songs where she was, I'm not your average girl, in the video, this, that, and the other. Y'all remember, some of y'all remember that whole generation, our whole generation of that positive music, teaching people how to balance their thoughts in a healthy way, by getting in alignment, by practicing self-love. And it was promoting self-acceptance and radical self-love. This type of music was being put out at one time that allowed men and women to accept certain things and to accept their uniqueness. And everyone doesn't have to look the same. Everyone doesn't have to sound the same and have like the same things. And you had more variety. You had more variety, but now, they've changed the frequency and they've controlled the music to make sure those type of messages are blocked. And everybody thinks that they need to look like this. Everybody thinks they need to be shaped like this. Everybody thinks that everybody's supposed to look one way. And look how the masses and the sheeple ran to all get BBLs and breast booby jobs and alter their facial bones and features instead of loving themselves. It's sick. Somebody can't move to calmer waters about something. Something's not okay. They had to end the conflict. They couldn't balance the situation because something got returned to sender, or something was blocked, or something was abruptly cut off. So somebody couldn't move to calmer waters. Something happened to someone mentally. Something might have happened to someone's crown chakra, and it could have left them in a daze or confused. Okay. Something happened to somebody crown chakra today, possibly. Oh my. My. Something might have happened to somebody today that might have messed around and found out. What was the obstacle, Holy Spirit? What was the obstacle? Yeah. Okay. It's something that they just told me, and they're confirming with the Ace of Swords what I'm thinking of is right. Somebody tried to come do some magic on you today, and it was a backfire, and it messed them up. This is love of the highest vibration, so I can't use the F word. But somebody got messed up today, and they want to keep it hidden from you. They don't want you to know somebody that tried to do some magic on you today got messed up. So I don't know if you did a return of sender. I don't know what you did. What you do, collective? Did you anoint your doorknob? Did somebody try to do spell work and touch your door or touch your doorknob in your apartment or something? Did someone come on your property? Did someone try to sneak and pray over your car? Or do you anoint your car with oil, or do you anoint your door with oil? Do you anoint like your doorknob with oil when you leave for work and things of that nature? Hold on a sec. I got a commercial. I want to make sure I'm still on. Yeah. Yeah, these commercials come when somebody's butt hurt. What do you do, collective? Because you came out as a Hierophant energy. Do you speak over oil? Do you ever like speak over some kind of oil and tell it what you want it to do and then put it on your doorknob or anything like that? Do you do something like that? And people just don't know they playing with fire when they come around touching your door when you're not there, and touching your doorknob, or stepping in front of your door and doing spell work, throwing spell work wherever you sleep at, or when you're in the grocery store, if they coming around your vehicle and touching and doing spell work over your vehicle, what do you do? Do you speak to oil and give it like orders to do things and then anoint your stuff with it? Did you do something like that? And did somebody get tore the hell up? So somebody wants to keep it hidden. If you did something like that or anything, if you do something or anything like that, this is clarification. Somebody got burned up today. The Ace of Swords playing around with you. Child, what happened in the recent past? What happened in the recent past? Yeah, in the recent past, some goofies in your neighborhood and community were in their ego. Yup, yes, Lord. Talk about it. There were some goofies that were offered a large amount of money to do some spell work on you in your community. That's the Three of Cups right there. And they were stuck in a cycle because nothing was working on you. And they keep trying over and over and over again, and nothing's working on you. So they worked together, but it was a missed opportunity. These people were in their ego, and now they're stuck in a cycle. What's this Queen of Swords? Clarify the Queen of Swords. So this is a mother figure. This mother figure could be an official person of some kind. This could be an investor. This could be an investor. This could be somebody. Any of the people I named on that table. We had a life coach. We had an investor. We had a doctor. And whatever other energies someone pledges, Alpha Kappa Alpha. Whoever the Queen of Swords is, that might be one of them. Okay. And it's a mother figure. Yep, they made an offer. Somebody made an offer. They made a spiritual offer. Tell me more about the situation, Holy Spirit, so we can laugh. Tell me more about the situation. Whoever you are, someone's not in a mental imprisonment about something and they're letting something go. Right. because it was a fail. Okay, these people were in some night energy against you because the nights move real quick. They keep coming in and out your energy, trying to throw magic at you. This is why they're in this night energy. All those people that I mentioned in that came out in that card, in those cards, these are people in this energy in your neighborhood that keep charging up to you and throwing magic at you in your community, in traffic. They'll pull up to you in the grocery store, in the parking lot, while you're entering into your home or domicile. You know, these are night energies that will wait for you to walk in your building and like act like they're holding the door and throw magic at you. All these goofies that keep rushing into your energy, trying to throw magic at you and attack you real fast. They about to let that go real quick because it was a failed mission. Yep. The Empress reverse. This could be an older man or woman or a Libra, any sign in this night energy, trying to cause you a death. And now they got bad karma and they're stressed out because the devil in reverse. Somebody got messed up today, y'all. Somebody was backstabbed and betrayed today. Some little Queen of Wands energy, reverse, is in deep regret right now. Somebody that all of them collaborated together with that and worked together, that Three of Pentacles. Somebody is so sad and disappointed because they can't persevere. And they keep getting all these little night energies in your community to rush in and do stuff. And their offers all get rejected, but they're going to get messed up. And what's going on right now? And now they're in their thoughts. Now they're in their thoughts about you. They're like, wait a minute. There is an Empress in reverse in their thoughts about you because of your future. The Three of Wands can talk about your future, you moving forward. There's a weirdo warlock energy. This is a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. This is clarifying. Page of Swords. That's been watching and stalking you for this other person for a very long time. And they're going to go into some kind of withdrawal and start shaking when they can no longer have access to your energy. When you move forward in your life, relocate, move to another job, whoever this little witch is, they're losing emotional control because they're obsessed with you. They're obsessed with you because they've been working together with the King of Pentacles, a Libra, a King of Pentacles, and others to keep sending people in your community toward you to do spell work on you. The Magician. There you go. Yeah. The Three of because these people are getting fired from their jobs. She might be getting fired from her job as an occultist or something. Yeah, her career. That's right. This has something to do with her career as an occultist. Whoever this Libra is. Yeah. Very cold and malicious. So she's connected to whoever this warlock is. They thought they was the stuff, didn't they? They thought they really had some kind of power. They keep getting these people in your community to rush in, and then they get their behind tossed spiritually. Ciao. Let's go. And then I'm going to pull an Eternal Crystal Oracle card. Someone might know someone from college or trade school. I'm going to pull an Eternal Crystal Oracle card for anyone that might be having any blockages or issues with their solar plexus or third eye chakra. Maybe I can recommend some crystal or stone that can help facilitate with the balancing or protection of your chakras. But the real balancing is done with your thoughts by balancing your dark and light energy, by inserting and infusing empathy and compassion and love into your thought process, with every school of thought aligned with the chakras along the base of your spine. When we reprogram our subconscious mind to balance our masculine and feminine energy in the highest vibration of love, then that chakra will balance itself out. Okay? But the crystals and stones can help protect and can also help and facilitate with the balancing. but the real work is done on the mental plane with your subconscious mind reprogramming it. Okay, what are the messages? Oh my. Karmic or crooked? Somebody is karmic or crooked. Stocks, bonds, or a loan. Someone could be a past life helper. Spiritual gifts, stolen inheritance. Somebody was somebody's sex partner, clear understanding. So somebody might have gone to college or a trade school with someone that was their sex partner, that like they had just a sex buddy. They have a clear understanding that they don't have a relationship. We just have sex. They might have been committing petty crimes together. Somebody might be someone's past life helper. So somebody could be connected to somebody from a past life. This is about a contract. Another failed attempt to seduce you. There might be about to be a volcano eruption somewhere, or something might be about to erupt. They unalive this person. And this person is breadcrumbing in solar plexus. I have solar plexus again. Solar plexus energy. I remember a young lady that I used to work at a school with a long, long time ago that was a lone wolf. I remember her telling me, she was younger than me, but I remember her telling me that she was a lone wolf. This is many years ago. And I feel like she was like a black sheep type energy, like myself. And I remember her telling me something about, and I think she was a dancer too. I think she was a dancer. Maybe she was an exotic dancer or something like that. But I don't know if she did it part time or something like that. But I just remember her telling and describing for me. She was like, I don't know what this is. I feel something and I can't describe it around my stomach area where my belly button is, and it just feels empty. And I don't know how to fix it. And she just kept saying, I don't know. It's something in this area in my stomach, and it just feels like something's missing there. And it feels real empty, and it makes me feel. And at the time, I felt like it was something spiritual. And I wish I have the knowledge. I wish back then I had the knowledge that I have today, because I would have probably I probably would have been able to help her. Because I know now it was something with her solar plexus, and I knew it had something to do with, I felt like somebody was pulling on her energy. Uh, and it had to do with her solar plexus energy. Warlocks will target and pull from your solar plexus mainly, or your sacral or root chakra. When they're pulling from your solar plexus chakra, you might suddenly feel weak, like in your upper body. Like, I don't know why I feel drained and weak all of a sudden. If out of nowhere you start feeling like weak and drained, and like, I don't know, I just don't have to get up and go right now. Somebody could be doing work on your solar plexus to drain your energy. Always first, pray and call your energy back, because it could be that somebody might have been draining your energy while you were sleeping, or just unbeknownst to you. There are benevolent spirits that are around us 24/7, just like our angels and guides. There is a whole spiritual world that coexists with us and walks with us and is among us all the time. And there are times these benevolent spirits will be trying to suck and drain your energy too. And there are humans that, vampires, that will go into trance and be around you too, trying to drain your energy on the spiritual realm in broad daylight sometime. So raise up your hand at times if you have to. If suddenly you just feel weak out of nowhere, like, and you can feel in your back, and stomach area under your heart, and you just feel drained, like you're slouched over, and you're like, I don't know, I don't have to get up and go today. Sit up straight and hold up your hand and call your energy back. Okay. I command every ounce and inch of my divine energy to return back to my solar plexus right now. You know, I do this often. I call back all my energy right now on every plane of existence through every energy body connected to me. My energy is mine only for the manifestations of my abundance only. And right now, I command every ounce and inch of my divine energy to return to me right now. You might feel a rush of energy come in and it might hit you in your back. It might literally, like just now, what happened to me when I said that, I felt a huge amount of energy literally just go into my solar plexus and in my hand. But you have to open up your mouth and open your hand and just say it. You understand? And say it with power. And you might feel suddenly a rush of energy. You can call energy in. Okay? So, someone is karmic or crooked. This person might have wanted to steal your spiritual gifts, inheritance, and ability. They might have gone to school with somebody, college or trade school with somebody. That might be like a past life. Okay, tell me about this person. This person is breadcrumbing somebody and giving to another. Tell me about this sex partner of theirs that they could have gone to trade school with. Tell me about this sex partner, clear understanding. The Nine of Pentacles reverse. Somebody might be having trouble with their stability right now and they're stressed out. So somebody is having trouble with their living situation. They might be homeless or about to move out of a home. Somebody might be about to move out of a home. Okay. And what is going on with their buddy or whoever the other person is? Somebody's about to move, being moved out of a home. Okay. A King of Wands, a Four of Wands. Somebody that had a sex partner. Someone could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay. Somebody might have been or could be very attractive. Okay. I was going to say a Leo because I saw the sun and now the strength card has popped out. So there's a Leo energy, sun, moon, or rising. What about this Leo? Because I've been picking up on a masculine and a feminine Leo as of lately. Somebody might be about to gaslight and emotionally try to manipulate somebody because they're about to be put out of their place. So somebody is dealing with some financial issues and they're going to try to emotionally manipulate somebody because they're about to be put out of their place and they need somewhere to go. Now, one of these people is a Leo. I don't know who the other energy is, and I don't know if it's a man or a woman. And someone's having a huge tower right now, and they're being put out of their place because their spell work backfired, that they were taking quick action. Somebody that was probably doing spell work on you, it backfired. Who's this Emperor? Maybe someone's an Aries and someone's a Leo. Who's this Emperor energy? Someone that made a decision to avoid a tower and they're going to get a new start with someone else in another direction. The Nine of Pentacles reverse. Somebody wants to emotionally try to manipulate and gaslight somebody because they can't move to calmer waters right now. They're not okay mentally. The Six of Swords reverse because they don't have a plan. Their plan was to have sex. Somebody might have reversed an ending, doing something, attacking you, but they didn't get their wish fulfillment. So what this is given is someone that's been attacking another person to meet their cult goals. It didn't work and it backfired and now they're losing their home. I feel like somebody might have been trying to come against your stability financially or your stability in your home, and their spell work backfired and it caused them to lose their stability in their home. Okay. And somebody don't want to help somebody. Somebody's an older Emperor energy, could be Aries, and someone's a Leo. Okay. Somebody's a Seven of Pentacles. Somebody that's been stalking a Hermit. I can't make it up. The Seven of Pentacles and then the Hermit. This is the person that's been stalking you. Whoever this is the person that's been stalking you. A fire sign. So either the Aries or Leo, whoever, one of these people have been stalking you and throwing spell work at you to try to make you lose your stability, but instead they're going to lose theirs. Oh, they're not getting their complete wish fulfillment. The Ten of Cups reverse. So they're taking very quick action. They're the wounded warrior, and they're expecting something or waiting for something. What are they expecting or waiting to happen with that Three of Wands? Uh, Fortune, the lovers. Somebody is hoping that they'll be able to connect with you, the lovers. Someone is hoping that they'll be able to be a match for you. Okay. So whoever this person is, they want to be a match for you. So I'm picking up, there might be some kind of masculine energy out here that is in some energy where he wants to be with whoever you are. I'm picking up on the person being attacked, but it's like to the victor go the spoils type energy. To the victor go the spoils. Whoever this masculine is, he's in some kind of energy where, if you kill her, then I'll be with you. And if she kills you first, then I'll be with her. It's that energy right there. Don't let this weirdo anywhere near you at all whatsoever, whoever this goofy is. It's given the energy of somebody that might have been messing with someone because you rejected them. So they got together with maybe an enemy of yours to try to attack you with them. But because that enemy of yours couldn't take you down after you rejected them, uh they're like, okay, well, I'm gonna come and try to be with you then, because I just want to be with a strong woman. I want to be with whoever's the strongest. I just want to be with the whoever's the strongest woman. This sounds like somebody slow. Like literally they just want to be with the winner. And I don't get that you're even competing for this masculine. You're a hermit. You could have a Virgo placement, but no, this is your energy. You're a hermit. I don't even get, I feel like this is a masculine that wants women to compete and fight over him. Uh, some of you, if anybody has ever lived in Georgia, if anybody has ever lived in Georgia, if you want to see, if you want as a man to see what it feels like to have women fighting over you and clawing for your attention and fighting all over you, move to Georgia in the United States of America. If you want to see what it feels like to have women fighting over you. Now, they're not going to really love you at all whatsoever. They're going to empty your bank account because they're actually going to be playing you, but they know how to play your ego. But then again, they think they smart and they think, all these women want me. Yeah. Come to Georgia in the United States from all over the world, because there the women are very competitive over the men. They'll make you feel like the women will fight over you, literally. It's like you can go fishing without a net out there. Yup, you can go fishing for AIDS. You can go fishing for herpes and syphilis. You can go fishing for all. You're gonna get fish, plenty of fish. POS or fish, plenty of POF. Yep, you're gonna get plenty of fish, all right. And they're gonna be fighting over you, but not for the reasons you think. You're gonna be in your ego. You're gonna be in your ego and go somewhere because you heard that women fight over the men, and it just makes you feel good. It's entertainment, and they throw themselves at you. Yep, they're gonna throw themselves at you because they're gonna rob you and unalive your ass. They're not stupid. They're not stupid. What they're doing is giving you what you want, which is your ego stroked. They don't even have to be attracted to you to fight over you. All they want to know is what you do for a living, how much money you got in your bank account, and what if you own a house, so that they could okay, so what does your ego want? What does your ego want? So I can provide it and be a pick-me for you and marry you, because I'm gonna do a death spell and I'm gonna take your house. Yup. But go ahead, let them fight over you because you think you all that, and everybody is just crazy about you. and you just want to be in a sea of women all clawing and fighting over you. They're fighting over who's going to get to kill you and take your spoils, you dumbass. I just needed to clear that up for some of the men out there, because they really, really honestly believe by coming to certain cities that are known for having women that come together all fighting for them, it's because the women are desperate. These women don't want your ass. Most of them are gay. They don't want your ass at all. They're fighting for an opportunity to trick you, to get your bank account, and to set you up and line that ass up properly to be killed, so that they can take your house, take your bank account, and anything else you have. Anybody that's, you got any relatives with money too? It's not because they're crazy about you. They don't care about you at all. But whoever you are, I feel like whoever this masculine is, I feel like this is one of those masculines that I'm sorry, I just had to give a quick ego check to the men. But you know, you got to check their ego, because they really think that yeah, if you want to be appreciated as a man, you should go to Georgia. Go to Georgia if you want to be appreciated as a man, because these women, they'll actually pursue you. Okay, all right. We'll see. They will pursue you. It ain't gonna be what you think. And you think you smarter than them. You think you smarter than them, but they just know how to cater to your ego and to line your ass up. That's all. There you go. That's the truth. There you go. That's Atlanta in a nutshell. So with that hermit energy, I don't get that you are competing or even want to. They're not desperate. They're lining these men up and taking their money. That's what they're doing. These women don't want these men at all. They don't want them at all. They think because these women are aggressive and going after them and competing for them, it's because these women actually want them. It's their ego that makes them believe that. But these women are not desperate for these men. They are lining these men up and taking their money. But you can't tell them nothing. They believe these women are just head over heels for them, and half the women that are competing for them are straight gay. Half the women competing for them are straight gay, but they know how to manipulate the mind of a man and take everything they have. So I don't get that you're even interested in whoever this man is. But his attitude that I'm picking up on is, well, if she can't take you out with spell work and you end up in jail or dead, then I'm going to go make her an offer and try to be with her. But you're in hermit mode. I don't get that you're interested in this man. But this is just somebody that just wants to be with a woman that's strong. So you know what that tells me about his energy. He's looking for a real strong woman. So that already lets me know the type of masculine this is. Y'all get my drift. I need a real strong woman that could do everything and do it all while I just sit here. Ciao, bye. What is this person is breadcrumbing you? Someone couldn't create an illusion for somebody. And something was blocked. The tool, and they can't come up with a plan. Tell me about this contract. So this is someone that wanted your spiritual gifts and your spiritual inheritance. Okay, this is someone that wanted your spiritual gifts, and might have been trying to take them, but they can't. And right now, they thought if they could make you homeless, and that you'd be an easier target. If they could do spell work on your stability, they can't. What is this contract or business? Tell me about this contract. They might have, yeah, they're closed emotionally right now. Yeah, this person signed a bad contract to do something to you to take your spiritual gifts with that Ace of Swords for clarity. They're emotionally closed right now because they actually signed a real life contract to do something to you spiritually, and they failed. And that's why they're about to be homeless. Okay. What's this about? Stocks, bonds, or a loan? Oh, somebody is aware of something and they're heartbroken. What's this about a loan or stocks and bonds? Somebody can't keep something hidden. Okay. Something that was hidden is coming out now. A Gemini. Okay, there might be a Gemini energy here, or someone that is no longer partnering with somebody that was breadcrumbing them. So somebody could not keep their agenda hidden. Somebody was breadcrumbing somebody. They didn't really want somebody. It had something to do maybe with some kind of wealth. Somebody can't take a risk. Somebody could have Aquarius in their chart. Somebody cannot take a risk, or they're not going to get a new start because somebody knows they were breadcrumbing them. The Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Because maybe somebody has some investments or had some investment money or a loan or something. So somebody knows that so somebody has figured out that somebody was just trying to use them for something they had. The Knight of Pentacles, they were orchestrating something, but they could not stand their ground. Someone couldn't stand their ground or something. Somebody that took action that was not justified and they couldn't defend it. Okay, so somebody tried to do something to somebody and they couldn't defend what they tried to do. And now I feel like there's a masculine that learned their lesson and they can't persevere and they can't move forward with this masculine because they learned a lesson. They learned that somebody couldn't defend what they tried to do. So somebody might have tried to unalive or do something to a masculine. Maybe they tried to poison him or something. Maybe some women that he thought was pick-meishes or desperate for him, but in actuality, they might have been trying to line him up and take what he has. Clarify, they unalive this person energy. A King of Pentacles. Oh, wow. Someone didn't see something. Someone might have Cancer in their chart, or someone doesn't see something. The Cancer. Okay, is that King of Pentacles, that Aquarius? Oh, yes. Okay. There is an Aquarius out here that's a clone that died in a hospital. This Aquarius was in a spiritual battle with an Emperor, Aries energy. And that Aquarius got sick. They might have had like a heart failure. Something happened to the Aquarius and they did die. But because this Aquarius is part of that secret society and they were utilizing this person because they're very well connected, they already know the program and what they're working on and the things they were doing, they cloned that particular Aquarius energy. They died already. This Cancer energy can't see that this Aquarius that they're working with is a clone. They don't know that they're a clone. There is literally an Aquarius clone out here, a Leo clone, and a Libra clone. These people died and they cloned them, literally. What's the Queen of Cups? A mother figure. And this Cancer energy don't realize it. Okay? Somebody was expecting something from somebody from the past. They're complete with fulfillment. But they already moved to calmer waters about something. Who moved to calmer? What's the Six of Swords? Who moved to calmer waters? The spell work backfired. A King of Pentacles reverse. Somebody that was trying to do something, trying to get away with something in a community. They already moved on to calmer waters. They're not working with these people anymore. The Hierophant. Something didn't go in someone's favor. A crime they were trying to pull off. The Hierophant is a contract. Yeah, they don't know a contract is already over. Someone does not realize a contract is already over and that somebody is a clone in their midst. They can't see that a contract's over and they move to calmer waters. Maybe that Aquarius doesn't realize a contract's over because they cloned them and they still don't realize that some of the people they were working with in a community, they already closed out a cycle and closed it out and walked away. because they couldn't take you out. But then they died and they cloned them. So maybe they came back and didn't realize the contract is over, or that the people in the community already told them we're not interested in working with you anymore. So they still think it's still on and popping. So they're going back to someone that said, okay, this is over. Yeah, we're not going to help you orchestrate any more spell work. And then they died or something, and they cloned them and they went back to the same people, okay, so I want y'all to do this. And they're like, didn't we already tell you we're not doing this anymore? The contract's already over. And he's like, what are you talking about? What do you mean the contract's over? Somebody can't see that a contract is over. What's the Lovers? The devil? And there might be someone that's demonically possessed, a Gemini that's creating an illusion, trying to balance the situation. Somebody keeps on creating illusions, trying to balance the situation, but something been over. It's already over for these people. Yeah, they're heartbroken. It's already over. They're not thinking right about something. So what I'm getting is there's a couple of clones out here that are still coming for you because they don't realize something is over. And the people that are not clones, some of the people they work with, they've already talked about it and was like, okay, it's over. We're not doing this anymore. But because they're clones, they don't realize that they've already closed out a cycle with the people they were working with. So the people are like, are you crazy? What is wrong with you? They can't move to calmer waters because these clones are coming back and they're like, okay, so what's the plan now? And they're like, we had a conversation like about 2 weeks ago and we already determined that it was over. That person don't even live over here anymore. And the clone is confused. They're like, I don't understand. What are you talking about? I thought we were still planning this. You understand? It's something like that going on here. It's something like they need to get rid of these clones and stop having them still running around looking crazy. Let me tell you something. Some of these factories and warehouses that just mysteriously blow up are some of these very same places where they have these clones at. I'm telling you. Some of these factories on the news that just mysteriously blow all the way up because they're about to bring in and roll out the New World Order. So they're changing things around, are some of the places where they were having these clones pushed out from. I'm telling you. What's this about a volcano eruption or something's about to erupt? Somebody is losing it. Somebody might be really, really obsessed and they might be losing it. They might be about to erupt. Someone very childish. Okay, so somebody could be a Capricorn or somebody could be, there might be a Capricorn that's the head of a cult. And they might be about to like have an eruption and lose it because they're childish and they keep trying to offer people money, the Ace of Pentacles, to do stuff. And it's like they're about to explode because something is not having an effect, or they don't have the same effect on people anymore, making them these offers. That's the truth. Yeah. Clarify the Ace of Swords because they have clarity about something that they didn't get the results. So it's like the leader of this cult, whoever this Capricorn energy is, they are obsessed. They're childish. They're making offers, but it's a whole bunch of confusion because some of the people they've been working with are now clones and have died already. And they're confused because they're having double conversations with people and going against things that they initially said. Like some of these people, well, it's been nice working with you. Take care. And then you die and they clone you and you go back to that same person. Hey, okay, so y'all ready to go and do it again? What are you talking about? The contract's over. Over? When did it end? You understand? So it's a bunch of confusion going on right now. Yeah. Surrounding doing its magic. And this Capricorn is about to erupt and explode. Yeah. Because they're obsessed about watching you and you're not in a mental imprisonment at all. or people don't seem like they're in a mental imprisonment about taking a risk against you anymore. They let it go. And this Capricorn is losing it. They're burdened by the fact that these people don't want to work with it no more. They're just like, all right, let it go already. Let it go. Okay. Somebody might want to reverse an ending with a Libra or an Empress or someone pregnant. Clarify, what is this? The Death card reverse. They're trying to get a judgment over an Empress. They want to get a judgment in court over an Empress. But right now, the Kitchen Witch energy, the King of Wands reverse, is in the Five of Pentacles. They could be homeless. Child, I'm so done. So whoever that Kitchen Witch energy is, they might be living behind a dumpster like Grungetta, Oscar the Grouch's girlfriend, that I only found out this year existed because I never saw her on Sesame Street and I never heard of her before. That kitchen witch might literally be living like at a park right now or asking people for a place to stay. She's in the Five of Pentacles right now. Child. Holy Divine Spirit, please give me a suggestion for my collective that might need a recommendation of a crystal to help balance the solar plexus or the third eye. What is the recommended Eternal Crystal Oracle card for the third eye and or solar plexus chakra? What are the recommended Eternal Crystal Oracle cards for the third eye and or solar plexus chakras for my divine collective? What is the recommended Eternal Crystal Oracle card for the third eye chakra and or solar plexus chakra? Somebody's life path might be 3. Somebody's life path might be 6. What? And 4 is another number I'm getting. That's so funny. I'm looking here and I have 31 written over magic. The number 31. 3 plus 1 equals 4. And then I have 44 on universal love. 444 is protection. What is the recommended Eternal Crystal Oracle card for the third eye chakra and or solar plexus? Amethyst for the third eye for intuition. Okay. Uh-oh. Somebody might want to sleep with an amethyst under your pillow. Malachite. They want me to read it to you for Malachite. Nature for your heart chakra. Zinsite for the root chakra. And hematite for the root chakra. Okay. They're only asking me to read Malachite for somebody, okay? They want me to read Malachite for somebody. So the recommended crystals are amethyst for the third eye for intuition. Someone might want to sleep with an amethyst under their pillow. Hematite for mental strength for your root chakra. Hematite. Zinsite for your physical body, for your root chakra. For somebody, they want Zinsite for your physical body, for your root chakra. And Malachite for the heart chakra, for nature. So let's go to 27. Malachite, nature, heart chakra. Mother Nature is calling to you. This is why Malachite has appeared for you today. Have you been spending too much time indoors with air conditioning, heating, and fluorescent or LED lights? When is the last time you spent a decent amount of time outdoors or in nature? It is time for you to reconnect with nature, to feel the grass, the dirt, or the sand underneath your bare feet. Perhaps you may even like to walk through the water at the seaside or in the shallow parts of a running stream or lake. It is so important for you to ground your energy through your feet and hands. Grounding your energy in nature is very simple. You may like to touch a tree or some leaves on a bush, or to feel the sun on your face and the wind in your hair. These simple things can all help you to reconnect with nature, and in doing this, you are reconnecting with yourself. Plan a day trip or holiday to your favorite destination, one which has a natural element to it. Notice how wonderful you feel when you are there and how great your energy is when you return home. Okay, somebody needs to go to the beach. Let Kwanya know I'll go with you. I only go to the beach in Florida because the water's green. Somebody need to go to the beach. Child, even if it's for one day. Even if it's only for one day, you drive early in the morning for a couple of hours, 5 hours, and then spend the day there and then drive back late at night. Even if it's for one day, somebody needs to go to the beach. Put your feet in the water. Get you one of them chairs up close in the water and just let your feet be in it. Oh, that's my favorite spot too. What is the final message, Holy Divine Spirit? What is the final message, Holy Spirit? Oh, I love the beach, y'all. I got so many seashells, and when I go to the beach, I bring back buckets of sand with me because I like to put it in a pretty like glass vase, and I like to stick my hands in it sometime and just run it through. It's therapeutic. It feels good, and I like the smell of it. When I go to the beach, I collect seashells at the beach, and then I write the beach I got the shells from. I put the initials of the beach on the seashells on the inside, and then I collect sand from it, and I put it in some type of beautiful, bowl like glass, and I'll put it on the table. And from time to time, I'll smell it and stick my hands through it, and it's therapeutic. It's very therapeutic. Any beach I go to, I collect seashells from. It is so therapeutic. I love it. You should see me. I'm just skipping. I skip up and down the beach with a bucket, just looking and grabbing different seashells and holding it in the air. I love it. I'm telling you. When I tell y'all, don't nobody enjoy my company, my own company like me. I just be having a field day with myself, like alone. You would think I'm a 5-year-old. I literally look like a 5-year-old skipping around doing some of the things that I do. And my energy is so high because it's just me and it's just my energy alone. You know what I mean? It's just me and my energy alone. So if I got a bucket and I'm skipping up and down the beach, picking up seashells, pretty different color and design seashells, and I'm running after the waves and jumping in the water to try to catch a seashell before it gets taken away, I get into some kind of synergy energy. It's renewing energy. It feels good. I'm telling you. It feels so good. Final message? It feels like I'm a fairy. I literally feel like a fairy. Oh, thanks. Thank you. I'm telling you, it's nice, especially if you go early in the morning. All right, final message, Holy Divine Spirit. What is the final message, please and thank you? Oh. Okay, well, let them demons just stay demon. They gonna demon to their death. These demons and diseases. Okay, you see this demon right here, Queen of Swords reverse. You see, she throwing up, a wand about to throw some spell work on a hermit. Okay, let that demon just stay demon. She gonna demon or he gonna demon to their death. All right, so somebody is about to cast a magic spell on a hermit, and they're hoping that they can stay hidden and you won't know. Somebody could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or any other sign. This is somebody this is just a King of Pentacle reverse. Somebody that'll do anything. So there's somebody in your energy right now that's about to throw some magic at you. And they're hoping that you won't know, and that it could be kept a secret. You don't know they parked outside your home in their car, or you don't know they in the lobby of your building, or that they about to walk by your door. They hoping that you don't know that they're about to throw some spell work at you. Okay. Child, have fun. Let me do one last fun thing here. Who's this demon about to throw some spell work? Or what kind of energy is this King of Pentacle reverse about to throw some spell work at somebody in my collective? Who's this? Somebody might be a sovereign citizen. There might be maybe someone that thinks that they're a sovereign citizen. I know it's not that howling owl of a retired Secret Service agent. Who's this? Who's this Knight of Pentacles that's about to wave this magician wand? Clarify, who's this? I'm sorry, King of Pentacle reverse. Clarify, who's this King of Pentacle reverse? Who is this King of Pentacle reverse energy that's about to throw this spell work at collective right now? And they're hoping you won't know. They'll sneak up on you, a utility worker. Okay. A life coach and a doctor. There it is. I can't make it up. Somebody might be a clone. Okay. So the people that I told you in the beginning of the read, somebody in your community is a life coach, somebody in your community is a doctor, and there's a utility worker that might be pretending that they're in your neighborhood to do some work. These three people are about to come together and do some spell work on you right now. And you don't care. Let them demons stay demon. They're going to demon to their death. I'm Kuan Yin, and this is Love of the Highest Vibration. I show gratitude for my collective of the highest vibration of love. I show gratitude for the favor and the protection that comes with being in the highest vibration of love. I show gratitude for complete restoration financially, energetically, spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. I show gratitude right now for this beautiful evening, for our safety, our protection. I show gratitude for Earth, Wind, and Fire, both the group and the elements. I show gratitude right now for the Most High God, Yeshua. I show gratitude right now for Christ, Jehovah. I show gratitude right now for each and every one of our planets that God created with its unique vibration and its unique energies that help get our prayer requests carried out and granted. O Holy One, the Moon Lavana Nana, who sits at the head of Mercury, Koke Anki, Venus, Anene Nogay, the Sun, Utu Shamish, Mars, Madin Gugiana, Jupiter, Enlil, Vidik, Saturn, Shabata, Nanurta. Right now, I decree and declare the sun will not spite me by day, nor the moon by night. Right now, I take authority over every witchcraft attack being sent to me by sun and by moon. Let it burst into flames and scatter, fall to the ground. I shall prosper and be in good health. Every free witchcraft attack, let it be cut off and diminished by fire right now. Every witchcraft attack going on in my life right now, and in this environment right now, and in this live right now, this life coach, this doctor, and this utility worker right now, in the name of Christ Jehovah, let its power be banished and destroyed by our authority in Christ Jehovah. Right now, I cancel every dark, evil projection into our life and environment. Let every force of darkness right now get and flee from this life, our home, and environment. Abracadabra! Right now, we return all spell work back to the sender in Jesus' name. Catch fire in the name of Yeshua, Yahweh. Witchcraft power sponsoring repeated problems and attacks. They shall not come to pass, neither shall it stand. Catch fire! Scatter right now! Every waster assigned to waste my life and time. Scatter right now! Every projection of witchcraft over my health, my energy. Scatter right now in the name of Christ Jehovah. Right now, I command peace, strength, and tranquility throughout this night. Abata chinhoy besamai mitino, samei kadis, mangista timta, fakade, besamai in the hornet in the hu, bamadad to whom. Yelet in jeda chinin sitanzade, badela chininim, yiker, belin, inya, yabadalunin, yiker, and deminel. What if atanam atag van kukafu adaninji, mangis yantanatana, Highland, Mizganam, Levele Alamu, Amen. Bopsum, Bopsum, Bememphis, Kadusum, and I'm locked, Amen. Bopsum, Bopsum, Bememphis, Kadusum, and I'm locked, Amen. Bopsum, Bopsum, Bememphis, Kadusum, and I'm locked, Amen. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Let every tongue that raise up against me be thou condemned. For greater is he that is within me than he that is within the world. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and let those that love it eat the fruit thereof. Right now, whatsoever ye shall bind on earth shall be bound in heaven, and whatsoever ye shall loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven. Right now, we bind and contain every hex, every evil eye, every black magic, every spell, every bewitchment, every negative energy, every curse being sent toward us. We bind and contain right now on every plane of existence through every energy body. Right now, we bind in heaven and we bind on earth every black magic spell and negative energy being projected and sent and conjured toward us in the name of Jesus. Right now, and we return it directly back to the sender right now. Abracadabra! We return that spell work directly back to the sender. In the name of Christ Jehovah. I now close all portals and I sever all energetic cords that no longer serve me and fully reclaim my divine power, sovereignty, and light. May the blessings be. By the light of the eternal flame, I release all ties that bring me pain. From hex, from bind, from spell, from chain, I reclaim my power, whole and sane. Through ancestral lines, I now ascend. All wounds and shadows I transcend. No force can hold, no bind can stay. I walk in light, I clear my way. With sovereign will, my soul is free. It's protected by divine decree, by earth, by fire, by air, by sea. I am whole, I am pure, and I am free. May the blessings be. Mote it be, so shall it be. Ashe. Guys, much love to each and every last one of you. Thank you for being a part of the live and prayer. Adrian, I can't see the screen. Kafari, I think. Killa, Color, I see Killa Kali, something. I'm sorry. My screen is hard for me to see it. Rainbow Warrior, Killaminati, Stephen 31, Rainbow Warrior, uh, Steph 317, Diane Garrison, Empress Love Love, Empress High Priestess. Yes, Lori Taylor, each and every last one of you. I need to wipe my computer screen. Clearly, this don't make sense. I need to wipe it down with alcohol because I cannot see. Who's this? Crofton, I think it was. Adrian Crofton. And who else? Sky Exit, Empress High Priestess. Guys, Diane Garrison, I love each and every last one of you. Your energy, your prayers, Angel Hoyt, and everyone else involved. Thank you so much for your energy. EB Goddess Good. Thank you so much for your prayers, your energy. It's more precious than silver and gold. Y'all have a blessed and safe evening. I am Kuan Yin. Remember what love is. This is love of the highest vibration. Noi Tarot. All right, y'all have a blessed evening. Good night.